Buenos dias. So good to see everyone here today. And let me first start by saying, Mr. Minister, Mr. Mayor, to our great friend from Caltrain, Michel Bouchard, the Ambassador, our entire diplomatic and commercial team, all of our friends here today. Thank you for your leadership on this project, a project that will do so much to strengthen the ties between Peru and the United States. Everybody loves the sound of a train in the distance. Paul Simon, one of our great poets, wrote that line in one of his songs. And I think it speaks powerfully to each of us. Trains connect people. They bring communities together. They take distances down between us. And they're not just a symbol, but the practical manifestation of possibilities, the possibilities that come when we connect each other. They're so much a part of the national mythology of the United States, our own extraordinary construction project. And I'm so grateful today to be part of this project in helping create greater connectivity here in Peru. And so this is an exciting day in our partnership. The United States will support the city of Lima as it develops a new passenger train line that's going to connect downtown to the eastern suburbs. The Caltrain rail system in California, as you've heard already, will contribute more than 100 high-quality rail cars and engines. And American companies will provide over 50% of the services for this project and the supplies for this project, from signaling equipment to railroad tracks to engineering and design expertise. When it's finished, this rail line will expand access to reliable, affordable transportation for some 200,000 passengers every single day. It will reduce traffic and congestion. It will give more people more options to get where they need to go faster, more efficiently. It'll help tourists experience more of this truly extraordinary city. It will help workers spend less time getting to and from their jobs. And as you've heard, the trains will also cut greenhouse gas emissions by an estimated 20,000 metric tons every year. That's the equivalent of taking 4,000 cars off the roads. This collaboration between us seeks to address challenges that are facing cities across our hemisphere. Aging infrastructure, a shortage of affordable, efficient public transportation, congested streets, rising pollution. Together, we're making progress by drawing on the dynamism of both of our societies. Now, this project started with a vision, the vision of leaders from across Lima's city government. It's been fueled by cooperation between American and Peruvian companies, including the Railroad Development Corporation and Ferrocarril Central Andino. And it's moved forward because of partnerships that brought together officials from all levels of our governments, our State Department and Commerce Department, the Peruvian Ministry of Transport and Communications, and other agencies across the Peruvian government, California's Governor's Office and their air quality management boards, regional transportation authorities in both of our countries, including Caltrain. Now, what's interesting is if you took any one of these elements out of the equation, the project wouldn't have come together. Everyone was essential for bringing us to this day. And I think it's a powerful example of how city and state leaders are driving solutions for some of today's most pressing issues. And when these local officials can share their ideas with each other, and when they can bring national governments, businesses, civil society, and other partnerships into their efforts, we all stand to benefit. And I'm convinced there's no problem we cannot solve. And that's one of the reasons the State Department created the Office of Subnational Diplomacy back in 2022, to foster more efforts like these. Over the last 2 years, thanks to the work of its leader, Ambassador Nina Hachigi and her team, we've engaged with more than 5,000 mayors, governors, other leaders at the subnational level in tackling issues that matter most to the people we are all here to represent and to serve. We fostered greater collaboration between local officials across the region on everything from addressing the scourge of illicit opioids, to fighting the climate crisis, to building better infrastructure. We've developed new partnerships like the one we announced earlier this month between the Port of Hueneme in California and the Port of Paita here in Peru. Their collaboration will help us grow our trade relationship advance economic development in these regions, and find ways to make our ports and shipping industries more effective, more secure, more sustainable. In December, Ambassador Hachigian will also bring a delegation of U.S. mayors here to Lima to meet with their Peruvian counterparts, to share best practices, to build trust with their constituents, to provide transparent service delivery, and so many things that matter in the lives of our people. And that's really what it comes down to. At its heart, for all of us, any government initiative is about the people that we're here to serve and who will benefit from it. Our focus has to be, as it is with this project, how we're going to improve the everyday lives of our fellow citizens. With each project, with each partnership, with each connection that we build between the leaders of our countries at every level, we will build a more prosperous, a more secure, a better future for all of the people that we have the privilege of representing. So to each and every one of you who brought us to this day, muchas gracias. Thank you. We're so grateful, and I can't wait to hear the whistle of the train. Thanks, everyone. Gracias.